Joyce Dodge, the MTO Mrs. Here we are on part 13 of our Germany 2026 trip. And so in this one, we're staying in the town of Neumünster. Okay, really it was a lovely place to be in that it was very centralized. We could get to Hamburg, we could get up to Kiel, we could get to all kinds of places from there. So it was a good place to be. As our person who owned the Airbnb who stayed, he says there's not much of an Altstadt here. It is just it's just a good location, and we agree with that. So anyway, so you have some snippets of the city in here, but then also we went to the town of Schleswig. And what we wanted to do in Schleswig was go to some of the Viking museums they had there. What we found in Schleswig was a triathlon. So the buses were not running right. And so we cheered a lot of men and a few women running in the various phases of the triathlon as we went through it. But we just could not, those areas were so far out, we just could not get to them by foot. So it's a beautiful town. We were able to get into the Altstadt. So we've got some nice videos in there. So enjoy.
Joyce and I have made it to Neumünster about 2.5 hours later than planned.
Quite a bit later, yeah.
We're staying outside the train station because we were hustling down here hoping to catch, and our host says he'll give us a ride, but he'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yep, we're waiting.
It's okay.
It's been a long day.
It has been long.
Okay, we are now in Neumünster. We're beginning our tour. Unfortunately, we're beginning the tour on kind of a down note. We went in here to get some money out of a Geldautomat, an ATM machine, and it ate my card. It won't give it back. Says it's for security reasons. I called our bank and they said, well, you have to talk to their bank. That's nothing on us. I'm like, it said security reasons. That's got to be on you. It's your card. But yeah, so I guess we will try to tour what little of Neumünster Altstadt there is. I mean, we've seen a lot of the town, but for tourist videos, we're just trying to look at basics here. So, off we go. So, it could very well be. Yeah, I think this is the town hall. I'm just seeing it says Restaurant Panorama in it, but it's a cool little building. Neumünster was severely damaged in the war, and they didn't really rebuild up most of the Altstadt. So, a big open square here. We're heading down this street. It's a pedestrian zone. Bikers are supposed to walk their bikes through here, but no, because rules don't apply to bikers in Germany anymore. So this is it, the oldest house. They don't even have a plaque out here.
How old is it?
It's a lovely little street and neighborhood. And over here is the main church of the city. Impressive brick construction. But yeah, Neumünster doesn't have an expensive, it has really no Altstadt. It's just got a main city center with some scattered older buildings. Our landlord said it's not a pretty town, but it's perfectly in the middle of everything. Katharina von Bora House, which is a family service building now. Family counseling services and more. Kids also do daycare. Hey everybody, despite my debit card problems, Joyce's card is working fine, and we are in Schleswig today, a city that's right in the middle of where all the transition over history, where this has been Germany, Denmark, this place right in the middle of it gives its name to the area, Schleswig-Holstein. We're going to go see a couple of Viking museums here and just see the town. And we're actually on a fjord. Now, it's not like your famous Norwegian and some Swedish fjords or Iceland. It's a northern German fjord. So we'll show you what we see. So this is the train station here in Schleswig. And this is Bahnhofstrasse. This has the number 10 stops here, but that would be going the wrong way. Another station that's kind of boarded up and only part of it's used anymore. Oh, we're gonna head down this way. We're on our way. We got a chicken. And this is the Prinzenpalais, the Prince's Palace. This is on our way into the Altstadt. We still got a ways to go to get to the Altstadt because the train station is in the Neustadt area, and it's about well, they say it's a 44-minute walk to the Altstadt. Or you can catch a bus, but we are right in the middle of the buses. So it's probably just as quick to walk by the time we get to a bus stop and wait for the bus to arrive, which just passed the number 10. That's the one we were going to try to catch, but we weren't close to the bus stop. So I think we're walking. There is a triathlon going on here today. And this is the Oberlandgericht. This is the sort of a courthouse, and the statue is of a naked man, head down, hands behind his back. But I think it's woo! Zubal! All right, we're walking towards the Altstadt where you can see the church tower, but we're coming into the basically the fjord, the bay. That is a fjord out there. Oh, look at all the people in the water over there. I'm jealous. And then the bay comes in through here and goes that way. But yeah, already worth the trip just to see this. More of the triathlon. Oh man. We have to keep stopping for the pretty little bridge over there. Ah. Oh, geez. Pass auf. Okay.
Bin ich nicht.
Wie bitte?
So breit bin ich nicht.
Genau, okay. All right, I love that. Getting closer, but we still got a long ways to go.
Expensive.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Nice houses, hotels, Ferienwohnungen. That looks like it's a little island out there, isn't it? Sooner or later we'll get to the Altstadt, but they said it would be a 40-some minute walk. We were thinking of taking the bus, but we kept getting the bus stop where it was just better to keep going. Can't go down because that's the course, so you're not supposed to go down there. So we started way over there. And these are the bikers going down here where they drop their bikes and run, and then they run along the route we're doing here, and then there's another route they come back up there to finish. And still a ways to go. Still another 15 minutes, I would think. But we've stopped multiple times. Yeah. A 44-minute walk. Joyce's timed us at 46. But we have stopped and watched the triathlon and more. Another guy coming through. We are coming into an area called Holm, which is the harbor. But it's the Altstadt of Schleswig. And you can see it by... Very nice. Fußgängerzone, Touristenfo. Beautiful tall tower church. That's called a Münster. If it's one tower, it's a Münster. And the tower itself is called a Münster. Dome Cafe, and then you've got a yacht club over there. Bishop. So this is the bishop's Chancellery House for Schleswig-Holstein. Woo! The amount of training these guys have to do. Woo! So, stark und mächtig! Tower here. Oh wow, very cool. Yep, that's Ace's picture. See if I...
It's just the right place.
Yeah.
Too far
Well,
away.
I don't know. Can you see what I'm videoing? Other than the person walking through. I've got the three spires here. And the sun right above the middle one. Alright, so this is called Holm. Holm is a part of Schleswig, and it's actually the Altstadt of what became Schleswig. Oh. Okay, you want to follow the road around or cut through here and see what's that way?
It's this way, the road.
Okay. Yeah. That's so. Lange Straße. Happy Rancho Restaurant and Beer Garden. Okay, so the Rathaus is around to the right.
I see 10.
This building says 1695, so 330-year-old building. That's stuff that way, but the Rathaus is down this way. All right, so that is the Alte Rathaus, and this is Rathausmarkt. It is a Sunday, so especially in these small towns, things are closed. Even some restaurants will be closed. Senator Krog since 1884. And here's the newer town hall, which says Rathaus on it. So that was the Altes Rathaus, and this is the newer Rathaus. And of course, everything, when you get to these northern towns, brick and stone.
Yeah.
Brick and stone, because they didn't have... Wood did not stand up to the harsh conditions the way some other things did. I'll see if I can get this in this angle. Get it all in here. But yeah, there we go. That's a nice shot. That's getting it all in. I can hold it straight. All right. So yeah. This is a very winding city. It's spread out. It's not like one central spot you can go to and everything radiates from there. You just kind of go this way and that way. It really just snakes around the various waterways and such, but we are on a harbor, and that's where we're headed to next. So we are turning onto Fischbrückestrasse, and yeah, some very definitely old, pretty street all the way down, isn't it? Ah, a lot of Dutch flags are up. Oh yeah. Do they have a scent? Oh yeah. They actually smell a bit like raspberries. Just, oh. Yep.
It smells like the 70s.
I get what you're saying too. Let's go across. Alright, so we are heading down into the heart of the town of Holm. The river here is the Schlei. Vik means like bay. So Schleswig, the bay of the river Schlei. Oh, look how big these are. Okay. Oh my. Wow. So a memorial to those who died in World War I. Yeah, this is an amazing town. Look at the names. Kyle Reinke died 1918, died 1915. Eugen Haumann died 1917.
Und was ich viel schlimmer finde, warum kann der dumme Spielmanzug nicht so was marschieren? Haben die das früher nicht auch mal gemacht? Dann lassen die uns alleine da. Ja.
All right, we're about halfway this way, babe.
Ja,
Oh, okay. Very interesting. They had this little memorial church and graveyard in the middle of this small town. This is, what's that?
all the tombstones face this way. Oh, heads, yeah, the original.
Well, some face out this way, and then when you get to the front, they face out the other way. But yeah, they all face outwards.
I think over there they were.
Well, it might be because tombstones are all supposed to face a certain direction depending on your religion. Oh, do you want to go down there? More access to the water down there. That's the little guy and that's the guy and little girl that passed us down the one street. They came around. Big house. Hi. So this is the Johanniskloster. This is a monastery complex. Newer section. Well, I mean, you can read the plaque yourself here, and you're allowed to walk through. But this monastery has been here since 1194. That's only 7 years after the Vikings and the Holy Roman Empire signed a treaty under Henry VI, I think it was. And the Vikings would stop attacking. And yeah, they stopped burning Hamburg and area down, but they had pushed up here when Frederick Barbarossa, when he wasn't fighting down there, or Henry the Lion, and he were up here fighting as well. But yeah, in that cathedral is one of the Danish kings.
Okay.
We just can't go in today. I did not look up which order is here, but to think they've been here for 832 years, that's impressive. The Stop Museum again. Catching us on the way out. We're not going to make it to the Viking Museum. The buses out there have either been canceled or diverted because of the triathlon. They're running, the ones that are running really late. So it's already after 4. We waited at a bus stop for one train, and some people finally told us it was running 40 minutes late, and the other one never arrived at all. So, oh well. We've enjoyed what we've seen, but we've walked a lot more because we were hoping to hop some buses, and they're not running. The maddening thing is we keep seeing a lot of buses the one direction, but the direction we're trying to go, nope.